Hello and welcome to my video 2, lesson number 1, learn how to start and stop applications with Task Manager. The Task Manager tool enables a user to monitor and manage how the operating system is constantly starting and stopping processes as might be required. Here it will be demonstrated how Task Manager can filter which processes are shown to the user and how to sort the list of running processes. Let's say while you're working in Windows 7 you have Notepad open and also a Windows Internet or Internet window open. To start the Task Manager, you will begin by right-clicking over here on the system clock down here in the bottom right-hand corner. You right-click and select Start Task Manager from the pop-up window. Click on Applications if it's not already been opened, and highlight the Notepad application and then click End Task. So we're going to highlight this and we're going to hit End Task. If you noticed, you were first prompted to save your work. We don't care to save it, so we're not going to, but otherwise you could save it and then save it somewhere within your computer. We're not going to save it. And I ended the program. Sometimes, I guess if you were going to try to save it, you might end up with that second window and you would click the End Now button to force the notebook to close. And notice over here that notebook is no longer running. Click the New Task button in the Windows Task Manager window, which is right here. You want to click that. In the open field, enter Notepad. We'll do it with little letters like it tells us to. And click OK. And you can see that we have now opened and it is listed again. Here is Notepad. You can see it right here, untitled. And here it is listed again in our Task Manager. In the window, Task Manager window, click the Processes tab right here. Click Image Name. The image name column header to sort the list of processes by name right here. So you could click that, and as you can see, these are all now in alphabetical order and they're not moving around. Find and highlight the process with the name Notepad execute. So we're going to go down here in alphabetical order and find Notepad and right click on it. You'll notice that the pop-up menu windows you can have set to priority and set to infinity. Because I only have a single processor and computer, it does not support the hyper-threading, so the set affinity option is not available to me. So I have the set priority, point to set priority, and observe the options. Here you can see that's real time, high, above normal, normal, below normal, and low. We're not going to change it right now, but this option allows you to increase or reduce how often the multitasking system pays attention to that process. If you do have a single processor in your computer, you will not be able to do this step, setting the set affinity. However, if you have more than a single processor in your computer and it supports hyper-threading, select the set affinity menu and notice what options occur. This allows you to limit which processors can run the selected can run the selected process. Click OK to close the processor affinity window, which we didn't do. Okay? So, when we right-clicked Notepad, we can also choose End Process from the pop-up window. So you can also end the process from here also. You'll notice It'll ask us to confirm, and you'll notice again that it is no longer there. And we'll go back to applications, just take a peek. It is no longer there either. Okay? In this processing window here, you can go ahead and click on the CPU column header, and this will organize your processes by CPU utilization. So as we go higher on the list, we can see which applications are actually being used at this time. If we click on the Show Processes from All Users button down here, as you notice, all of these are me. My computer's set up to Mama Sue, and we're recording right now, so you can see that the CPU is using right now, for me, the CPU is using the most for the recording execution. So we're going to click on Show Processes from All Users. So now we have no longer, or in addition to Mama Sue, we also have Ben's on here. We also have System, and we have Local. If you are prompted by the user account control for permission to use this program, the Show Processes from All Users, click the Yes button. I haven't been asked that. Note that the checkbox next to the Show Processes from All Users is currently selected right here. Note that the system idle process is now listed as taking the most CPU time. If you are doing this without recording, as I am, your system idle process would be the one that's using the most CPU. As you can see here, because I am using it, the recording is taking the most, but then the system idle is taking the next highest amount of CPU. Go ahead and close your Windows Task Manager, and that has been the lesson. Thank you.